That's our fucking community we want to reach for.
The divorced. The divorced women.
Divorcees.
Yeah. We don't want the divorced men. They're sad.
They are really sad and pathetic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the guy at the Coldplay concert that got caught having an affair with his HR manager.
Oh, that was yeah.
I
That's
don't
bad.
understand why they reacted that way.
I
Like,
just love
that's
the
what made
meme.
them go viral.
Yeah, if they didn't act like anything, they
Exactly.
just stayed the same, they would
Pretended
have been
like they
fine.
were some normal couple.
Yeah, yeah. Not, I mean, not
Instead,
condoning cheating or anything, but you
yeah,
could have
but
just,
like,
you were in
they were
public
so
already.
extra about it. Like, going under like the fucking barrier, like, did too much.
I just love all the memes that the people share, like about it
Yes.
now,
My
like
mom,
different companies and stuff. It's so
yeah, my
funny.
mom sent like 5 or 7 in a row into like the big family group chat. And then she goes, okay, I'm done. And I'm like, why were you sending them in the first place?
She's all, I got that out of my system.
Yeah, basically. All right, we're rolling now.
Okay. Oh wait, am I starting? I'm just
Go
doing the
for it.
intro. Okay. All right. Welcome to Two Guys Unfiltered, a podcast where trans people share their coming out stories, the funny ones, the hard ones, and everything in between. I'm Juju.
And I'm August. Whether you're trans, questioning, or just here to learn, we're glad you're here. Our guest today is Aspen. He's a trans dude living in California. Now let's get into it. All right,
So restart.
let's restart, I guess.
We start from the top.
Take number 3. So Aspen, if you can introduce yourself, your gender identity, your pronouns. Yeah.
I'm Aspen. I am a trans male, and I go by he/him pronouns.
And then in the form, which if you haven't signed the form, sign the form. You mentioned that you were into collecting vinyls. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, I have been collecting vinyls for probably about like 5 years now. Uh, it's a very expensive hobby, but what kind of got me into it was 21 Pilots releasing several variants for their album releases. Uh, I collect all of them, so it's, like I said, it's pretty expensive, but it's fun.
And what would you say is your all-time favorite vinyl that you've collected?
I actually have my all-time favorite vinyl right here. Is a single, a 7-inch from a Town Pilot song. You can't see the trend. It has like a little drawing on it, an etching.
It's cool.
Yeah, I just think it's cool. I've never had a vinyl that has like,
I've never seen that either. That's actually really dope.
yeah, it's pretty sick.
And if you can get your hands on one vinyl, which would it be?
Again, probably a 21 Pilots vinyl. It was a limited release of like 4,000. They are shaped like Ohio. I actually did order one recently, and then I found out that it was fake. Spent like $400 on it, so then I had to return it. So hopefully I can get on my hands on a legit one at some point in my life.
Did you get your money back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately, it was after the 30-day like eBay guarantee, but
Oh, okay.
since there was like this whole entire like fraud thing going on, they let me have my money back.
Period.
I go down a rabbit hole with eBay for sure. Like I get stuck on like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, and I don't buy nothing.
That's me with like Facebook Marketplace or like OfferUp.
Oh, don't get me started on Facebook Marketplace.
It's like a social media app. I just keep scrolling.
That's you see some weird shit on there too.
You do,
Yeah.
yeah. Or Craigslist. People be
Yeah.
posting ads for like sex work.
Oh yeah.
You've never seen that
I don't
before?
even. I don't even know why it still exists. I didn't
Yeah.
know anybody still uses it.
Looking for a third.
Yeah, looking for a third.
So give us a little summary of your coming out story. Like, when did you come out? How soon after did you medically transition?
It originally came out in 2019, like senior year of high school as non-binary. I started going by they them pronouns. I was going by that for a little bit. And then in 2022, I realized that I was a trans male. I came out, uh, changed my changed my name legally, and then started testosterone in December of 2023. And then I recently got top surgery in April.
And fun fact, we have the same top surgeon.
We do,
Oh yeah, that's right.
yes.
That's where we met.
How would you guys what would you rate that surgeon?
I'll let I'll let you go first.
um, her communication probably like a 7.5. Her work, she did pretty good.
Mhm.
I'm happy.
That's good. August?
Okay, so my story is kind of weird because my health insurance cut off like halfway into like post surgery like recovery, so I never got like a post visit like the month after. So I'm just freeballing my results right now. But I think they came out pretty good. Like it's like symmetric. They're in line where they should be. I mean, my scars are a little puffy, but that's just like genetics. So
Yeah, I feel like I have I'm probably just tripping, but I think that there's some like extra something
yeah,
going on one side of mine. I know that you mentioned that as
mhm,
well.
yeah.
I'm a little worried about that, but you won't have to wait for a year or whatever to
To
even
see
be
if
able
it's
to.
legit, yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder what that process would be then. Like if there is in fact like still some left over, will she like go back in, get the rest out? Like I wonder what that process will be.
Like, would they make you pay?
I
Yeah,
don't know,
I
but
mean they
Another,
shouldn't
another.
because that's
I'm
They
a
not
little
shouldn't have
scared.
to, but yeah.
yeah.
I'm a little scared for that, but
Honestly though, because that's how I felt too for a while. But I mean, I'm still iffy. Like like there is some like space there, but I'm like, is it muscle or is it fat? Like I can't tell anymore since
yeah,
working out. So I just, whatever about it.
I honestly think that part of mine is I'm just still swollen, and
Yeah,
my brain is just like
it's still
picking it
early,
apart.
so
Yeah,
yeah. I think we underestimate how quickly our bodies heal, but they
yeah,
actually take a really long time, especially inside. So
yeah.
For sure. And what's one thing someone should have warned you about before transitioning?
Um, one thing is probably the ass hair, 100%. That I was not ready for that. But also probably how differently you're seen as a male, I
Mm.
guess. Like, I would have never, like, I see, like, Reddit posts all the time talking shit about men, and I'm like, man, I'm one of those. I'm
Yeah.
part of that, part of that side.
Unfortunately, right?
Yeah,
I still forget that like I can't talk to girls the way I used to. Like, you know, like complimenting their outfit or like if they did their hair differently the next day. Like you notice those things, but men don't notice those things, so you can't comment on it.
yeah.
I always talk to my fiance about that. She's like, just fuck it, just say it. And I was like, but then it comes off the wrong way. Like then I'm hitting on them, which is not the
You,
case.
yeah, you don't
Or it
want them to
comes
think
off
you're
as
weird or
gay.
something. Yeah.
Or I mean, if I come off as gay, that's better than a man. So
Yeah, there's that just happened to me at work. There's this girl at work, and her nails looked like really pretty one day, and I wanted to be like, "Oh my god, I love your nails," but then it just
right,
comes off as like pretty.
yeah,
So I'm
right.
like, I'm just not gonna say anything.
Exactly. I have to swallow so many comments in. I was like, all right, pretend like I didn't notice. Would you say there are any moments or experiences growing up that helped you realize your gender identity, or did it? You said you came out at 22, right?
Yeah.
22. Would you say like that's just when it clicked for you, or did you like know as you were aging?
Honestly, I think that I like somewhere in my brain I knew, even when I came out as non-binary, but I just didn't want to accept it. But wanting to like cut my hair short and like look like a boy and dress like a boy, kind of a boy, a man, I guess. um, Kind of made me realize that I don't like forcing myself to be feminine. I don't like, trying to force myself into that space and into that like that gender, I guess. So yeah, I think that a lot of like experimenting with things kind of helped me realize who I was.
And so was coming out for you like a single moment or like an ongoing process, like internally and then like socially?
It was a process for sure. Like I said, I came out as non-binary and kind of just stuck with that for a while, and then I was never happy with anything. Like I would get haircuts, I would get different clothes or tattoos, kind to like fill that space that was just empty. And then eventually, like going by male pronouns and masculine terms, and changing my name and my uh, pronouns. I don't know if I mentioned that. Um, that kind of like cemented it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And how did like the people in your life react? Coworkers, friends, family?
Coworkers reacted pretty well for the most part, at least the ones that I was close with. Others or other coworkers kind of wouldn't like understand it, so they would immediately just disregard it and not respect it, dead name me, misgender me, uh, several, or I go to HR several times to report them because it was just not up. As for family, I don't have like a lot of support on family side. Nobody really like agrees with it. It's mostly like religious beliefs and stuff, or like political views. Um, I don't have like really any support on family side, but that is what it is.
Are you still in contact with your family or?
Yeah, I see them probably like every 2 weeks, so I kind of have to take a week before to mentally prepare for the constant dead name and misgendering.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that I could do no contact as of right now,
Yeah,
or even like
understandable.
limited contact. I considered like seeing them or talking to them like every few months, but I'm entirely too close with my sisters to lose that like bond and relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think for me, like, if my nieces or nephews didn't exist, then I would have felt more comfortable going no contact. But if I go no contact, that means I have to lose them too. So, not worth it.
Do you see it getting any better with your family at all?
Right now my mom is kind of trying. We had like this really big conversation before I got top surgery. She starts to like she'll accidentally say my dead name, and then she'll kind of like cover her mouth and be like, "Oops." And there's been a few times where she's introduced me as like Aspen, and then got like really like weird and silent. Uh, and she'll like instead of using like oh my daughter, she'll start to say like my oldest child or my favorite child or stuff like that. It kind of feels like trying, but it also just kind of feels like she's giving me what I want, basically.
You feel it's forced rather than
Yeah.
actually seeing you as
Yeah.
Aspen and a son.
Yes. 100%.
Gotcha.
Do you guys think that parents go through a mourning stage, or like do you
Oh,
think it's just like not real?
Oh no, 100%.
I feel
Do
like
you
they
think they do?
do. Yeah, because I mean, I get it. Like, there's a version of you, that's going away. But I
Mm.
feel at the same time, it's not me. Like, I am still your child. I am still that little girl that was a Girl Scout. Like, everything still applies. I just look different. Like, that's literally the only thing has changed. Like, my humor has stayed the same. My love for strawberry shortcake has fucking stayed the same. Like, I am literally the same person. I just look different.
Yeah.
Or you're
When
more
I
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. More me.
when I originally like decided to get top surgery and I was like going through the process, she found out, and I went over to like my mom's house one day and when I was leaving, she pulled me aside and like started crying on my shoulder and was like, "Please don't chop off your tits." Like, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like that. First of all, like that is something you do not say to like your kid, your
Right.
fucking 23-year-old kid. What the hell?
That's weird.
But just like sobbing to me, and I'm like, "Dude, stop!" Like
That's crazy.
it
I
was
found
weird for
out
sure.
I found out that my mom had the same kind of reaction, but it was they were on vacation with my other sister, and she cried to them, saying that I was cutting off my tits because I was like top surgery like 1 month after they came back or something like that, and I was like, "Why are you crying about my tits?"
Already.
Right.
That's crazy. I mean, for like, I would say overall, I have a pretty supportive family. My dad, I don't have a dad no more, but but my mom, like, she's taking she lives in another state, but she's taking the day off that specific day when I get surgery, just so she's there and she can be like in the
That's
know and
really
she knows
cute.
what's going on and stuff. So
I love that.
she's pretty supportive for sure. But that's crazy. I don't know. If she did that to me, I'll probably just hang up on her.
Did any of your family like support you like post surgery or like text or bring you anything? Anything like any support?
Um, my mom actually like begged me to be there, and
Okay.
I don't know if it was the same for you, but there was only one person allowed
Yeah.
with me, and it was just my spouse. And I wasn't going to give up my spouse being there, so I was like, "Oh no, like we can only have one person there." And she kept asking, like, "No, I should be there instead." Like it was a whole thing. She texted me though like all day, asking if I was okay and stuff. It was actually kind of funny. My spouse was like texting her, like updating her, and my spouse was obviously using my pronouns,
Mm-hmm.
and she like got pissed that my spouse was using my correct pronouns. Like, yeah, it
What would
was,
they? How else would they refer to you?
yeah, yeah, like my dead name. No,
Yeah.
It'd be a red flag if they were misgendering you.
Right.
exactly.
Yeah. And so, what do you think's been the most affirming or like joyful part of transitioning?
Probably slowly seeing like the person who I was always meant to be kind of come together, and like come about. It's really cool to like even being almost 3 years on T. It's really cool to still consistently see changes, and like my neck hairs are going like crazy all the time, and that's pretty cool to see. Pretty
Mm-hmm.
affirming.
And then what would you say is the hardest part of transitioning?
Um, Probably going back to like not being fully supported. It's really hard to not have my mom, and not be able to go to her for things and like have her there for a surgery or be able to go to her, have her come help take care of me and stuff.
Yeah,
It gets
hundred
pretty
percent.
mentally exhausting to not have that support.
Mm-hmm. My post surgery was, "How are you?" Just a text, and then like a week later, my sister asks, "Hey, can you babysit my nephew?" I'm like, I literally got my tits chopped off. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't carry more than like wasn't like a milk gallon. So I was like, does he weigh more than a milk gallon? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, so no, I can't take care of him then.
Yeah,
Wow. So kind of
my
like just dismissive at that point.
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, my mom asked me to like come over and hang out and like go shopping and stuff like a week after, and I'm like, I have drains in my body. Like
Yeah.
there's tubes of like gunt coming out of me. Like the
I
hell?
haven't showered in 2 weeks. You
Yeah,
really want to hang out with me right now?
like the amount of like sweat that I have going on is
Yes.
like no, you don't
No,
want to
for
be
me, it
around
was like
that.
the armpit sweat with all like the
Yes,
bandage around. Oh, I couldn't. That's the most uncomfortable thing ever.
I think I had really bad armpit sweat, but for some reason it's weird when I don't shave my armpits, I sweat less. But
Mm.
I was devastated. I don't know if it was the same for you, but she shaved the shit out of my armpit hairs.
No,
I
I
had
still had
nothing
mine.
waking up. Oh, I had nothing.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was so sweaty, looking like a sphinx over here, no hair.
Yeah,
I,
look like a
I
little
think
rat.
that's what I'm like most like hair on your chest and your stomach and stuff. Like I don't want them to shave
To
it.
shave it.
Like
All
yeah,
your
it's
hard
been like
work.
2 years. Like don't take it off, you know. So I don't know. That's
Luckily, my
funny how
stomach hair wasn't touched.
That's good.
it's just like a different like no hair and then
Yeah.
They don't even give you like a little fade either. It's just like a cleared line.
Yes.
that was like August kneecaps when he played soccer.
Don't bring that back up.
And so how would you
Did you?
say go ahead.
I was gonna ask. Did you feel like the drain coming out when she pulled it out?
um, on one side, I did because on one side, my drain started coming out early, and we had to like bandage. We had to put like a bandage on it, or no, we were going to. We had there was like the stitches were coming out. So that side, I could feel like the stitches kind of moving around, and then I could feel uh, the drain coming out like towards the end.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Not like slurping through my body, but the end of it I could feel.
The end of it. Yeah. It just
Yeah,
feels like a tube. Like well, I mean, it is a tube, but it feels like they're
yeah,
pulling a worm out of like your chest. It felt weird.
yeah. It was kind of weird.
I don't know. Thankfully I'm not getting drains. So I'm really
Oh,
excited about
that's
that, I guess. Because
right.
you guys are kind of scaring me.
I'm excited that you're not getting drains because that's I think
Yeah.
that's the most uncomfortable part of top surgery was the drains.
Yeah,
Like once they were taken out, it was recovery was a breeze.
It wasn't the worry of your nipples falling off.
I was whatever about them.
dude, I was stressing about my nipples.
That's my biggest thing. I don't know.
Maybe I'm too
You keep the
nonchalant then. I
nipples,
guess
keep them on, all of them. I heard
all
like
of
people
them.
have like
You have
parts
more
of them
than
that fall off.
Do you have a third nipple?
right. Are you Harry
Harry
Styles?
Styles?
No, no, there's some people that said like a part of their nipple came off.
Oh, just a part of it.
That's what I read
That's
it. I don't
that's
know.
interesting.
Maybe not. Maybe it's because it's on Reddit, so who knows?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I love Reddit stories. I'll just be reading them random things. But how would you say, or how does it feel to be married as a trans man?
I love being married. Like it's kind of different waking up and like looking over and being like, oh, that's my spouse. You know, not like, oh, this is like a partner or like a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It's like I'm married. I don't have a ring yet, but if I did, I'd imagine it'd be pretty cool. Um, yeah, I like being married. It's a little weird though because being married as a trans man specifically, it you tell people that like know that you're trans and they automatically think that it's like a lesbian relationship or like a straight relationship or like whatever it may be. My father-in-law likes to call my spouse and I lesbians, and it's like no, I'm a man. I'm a
Right.
husband. Like legally, I'm a husband.
Yeah.
So otherwise, it's
But
good.
the court doesn't even see us that way. So why are you?
Yeah. Why are you saying that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have a? Well, I guess it's a little bit different because like my wife, she's like a cisgendered woman, but like, and of course, like before we were lesbians or whatever. So have you ever had after being coming out as a trans man and being married, were you ever questioned about their identity at all or how they identify?
Before they came out and started testosterone, yes, we would get questioned because they were a lesbian beforehand, so it was kind of seen as still a lesbian couple, but we'd have to kind of like remind them like, no, I am a man. It's not, it's a T for T relationship now, but people would be able to understand the fact that I am a man, so it does not make my partner or my spouse
Mhm.
a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I have
makes
an
sense.
answer for that question too. Um, my fucking mom found out like because I had started testosterone after I before I came out to them.
Mhm.
So like they already saw the changes, and I was like, surprise. Well, I wasn't surprised. I was kind of forced out. But my mom was like, well, why is my fiance, my girlfriend at the time, she was like, why is she attracted to you then? And I'm like, okay, like I am your child. You just automatically, like, no one can be attracted to me? Like, what the fuck? So that was like, fuck, are you sure? That's really what you're saying right now? But I'm like, well, not that it's any of your business. Like, she's pansexual, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really weird how parents not understanding sexuality is like a big thing to them, and like, oh, you're born a female, you have to be a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
Like it needs to be one way. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, there's
yeah.
like no spectrum for it. Yeah.
almost like you can't just change your sexuality whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so what's one way your partner supported you through your transition that still sticks with you?
When I came out to them, uh, over the course of how long it took me, they always made sure to leave like room for me being comfortable or uncomfortable with things, and would always like try out new things with me. Um, would immediately like stop if I was uncomfortable with something, and like give me time to kind of feel it out for myself. I will always be grateful for that because it really helped me navigate like through my gender and through what I was okay with and not okay with. They were actually a big part of why I felt comfortable to start testosterone and come out when I did.
Love that. Was it like trying out like different words like oh handsome or this or that or was like different things like that?
Yeah, they like to call me pretty boy. That was kind of like a weird thing at first, but
Mm.
that was like the one compliment that I remember was like the game changer. You know, it was weird at first, like I said, but it was kind of nice after a while hearing it.
Yeah.
I feel like no one talks about that awkward transition of getting used to the masculine
Yeah,
adjectives. Like, just
it's
because we come out doesn't mean we're automatically comfortable with those terms. Like, it takes a
exactly.
while for us to
Yeah,
adjust it as well.
like sir. Sir was
Yeah.
like a really hard one for me. Like being okay with like the like professional part of that, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. It feels like so like uppity, I guess. I don't know.
Even now, like, Mr., I still don't know how I feel about it. I don't know.
Just
Yeah.
calls you Mr. or
Well,
like Mr.
yeah.
August.
Because I work with kids, so it's like sometimes
Oh,
we
okay.
use,
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes we use those. What are they called? I don't know.
Surname,
Like
something like that.
Mr. and Mrs. What are those called? We need an English teacher in here.
Well, I have no idea. I know what you're
Gotcha.
talking about though.
Yeah.
Are these
Gotcha.
surnames? No, not surnames.
Anyways,
Yeah, I
we
thought they
use
were
those a
surnames
lot.
too, and I was like, no.
So like, so like when they say Mr. August is gonna be with you, I'm like, oh yeah, that's me.
You're like, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess in like situations like yeah, like sir and Mr. I don't know. I've never been addressed like Mr. I guess like on the phone, like, oh, Mr. Sharp, you're calling like a credit card company
Mm-hmm.
or something. But like, yeah. Other than that, no, not really.
Like doctors' offices using like Mister. Like for me, when I went to top surgery or get top surgery, they said Mister Starnes, like my last name, and I was like, it's so weird to get used to
Mm-hmm.
being like Mister instead of
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to get used to, but
You guys have any like weird, not, I mean, I guess off topic, but like any weird experiences with doctor's office? Like, I don't know. I have this one nurse and she's so weird.
What
Like
happened?
she tells me so she'll like be like taking my vitals, talking to me about whatever, and they don't have anything to do with my testosterone. It's a whole different doctor that does it. And then or doctor's office that does it. And this doctor is just strictly primary. So the nurse is just in there talking to me and she's just like, "Oh yeah, well, period this. Oh, when was the last time? Da da da." I'm like, "No, I don't know, lady, like 2 years ago." And then she'll be like, "Oh, okay." And then she's like, yeah, well, I started taking testosterone pellets because when women get older, and she started telling me about her medical thing and how where she sticks the pellets, and then and then she'll go on to say, well, and then I get a couple hairs on my chin, and well, I don't like that, but you obviously do. And I said,
Ew.
yeah, mm-hmm. And then she's asked me multiple times when am I going to be fully transitioned.
Fully transitioned.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, yeah. It's like a horror story every time I go there. It's something new, and it's always the pellets. She always talks about her stupid pellets up her ass, and I don't, I don't
You can't
care.
request a different person?
Well, like sometimes I'll get a different nurse,
Oh, okay.
and then like they're pretty cool. It's pretty standard. They don't ask any weird or basic questions. But I swear it's always this lady. And then, not to mention, it changed my name like months ago, and then they were with it for a while. Cool, it was changed, whatever. And then this last doctor's appointment, I go there, and she dead names me. And I'm a room full of old people, and I'm like, cool. I'm just gonna get up to the most feminine name because I have no
Right.
other choice, and just
Mm-hmm.
walk in there. And I'm
Um,
like, okay, whatever. And like I seen her, and I corrected her. I said, my name's Julian, and she said, oh, I know. I said, okay, so why did you
Wow.
call me Julian? Yeah. So I don't know. I'm
that's
probably gonna get a
crazy.
different doctor eventually,
Yeah.
but yeah, get weird stories there.
Do you have one, Aspen?
I do. It's not like super crazy or anything, but when I got top surgery, I was like coming off of the anesthesia, like I was about to leave, and the nurse that was like giving me my little juice box, like fully misgendered me. Like like with Kaiser, you can kind of like have preferences for like pronouns and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, like on like your notes. My
But you
preferences were
never looked
he,
at it?
him. No, like he like totally just misgendered me, like just straight up. And my spouse was like, no, that's not the right pronouns. Like you're entirely wrong. It's he, him. And
Mm-hmm.
then he was like, oh, my bad. And then just like kind of walked away and just like nonchalantly just misgendering your fucking patient,
Patient, yeah.
That's
the person who
crazy.
just got gender affirming top surgery. Like you can't put two and two together.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You're like showing me how to empty my drains and you're misgendering me.
Mm-hmm. I
Some
had,
people don't use their brains. I don't know.
yeah. The person that was
Men.
putting like the leg wraps on you, dead named me, and we're like, really? It's on the chart. Like the preferred name is the first one that shows up. But that my I went to my primary doctor because I had to go do a pap smear because I was of age, so I had to do my pap smear. It's actually not that bad. But literally, the nurse or the doctor, whoever was doing it, was like, "Why are you getting a pap smear if you're getting surgery done?" And I was like, "I'm getting top surgery done. Like, I'm not getting bottom surgery." And she was adamant to the fact that I was going there to get everything checked so I can get a dick. I'm like, why is this what you're thinking about? Like, she was so like honed in on the fact that I was going for bottom surgery.
That's crazy. Even after you said no, like no, it's top surgery.
No, yeah, she was like bringing it up again.
Wait,
Weird.
my question is, you had to get a pap smear before top surgery?
Well, I just went. I haven't seen the doctor for like years. I would get like blood work done because I get HRT through Folks. I don't go through Kaiser. So like I get blood work done, but like I have never gotten like my physical health checked. So I was like, I should probably go do that before I get top surgery, make sure everything's okay. But yeah, she thought I was going in there for like pre-bottom surgery appointment or whatever.
That's crazy.
Like, way to assume.
Yeah. And then she was trying to convince me not to do it, and I was like, "You're the last person that should be talking about what I should and should not do with my body."
Literally. That's wild.
I feel like half the time, doctors don't read the notes
Yeah,
or
I
like
agree.
why you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think my doctors even told me like they have to click on my profile to see my dead name, at least at that time. And
Yeah,
so that's where I'm really like confused because my name was changed. It was supposed to be changed with you guys, and it wasn't. It is now, thankfully, but it wasn't. And so I'm like, this
they
lady
just
really
went out
just
of
like
their
she
way.
purposely did
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like how weird.
Fucking Texas.
She's the one that looks weird calling me that name. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
You just shouldn't have gotten up.
yeah.
That's
You
what
just
my
But
wife
should have.
said
then,
too.
but then
She
you'll
said you
miss
should have
your
just sat
appointment.
there. Yeah, that's where I'm like too. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. You just get up.
All
You
right.
live and you learn.
Breaking news!
So you may have heard in the news that there was a recent deadly flood in Texas. that left 134 people dead and 101 others missing. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has called a special legislative session to address the deadly floods. However, in preparation for the session, state GOP lawmakers have filed 82 measures, none of which address the flooding. Instead, they seek to ban transgender women from using facilities, and Abbott personally supports this idea. Republican Valerie Swanson filed House Bill 32, requiring all individuals in public schools, state universities, prisons to use facilities that match the biological sex listed on the original birth certificate. Violators could face penalties anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000.
If you remember from episode 1, we reported that 988 suicide hotlines were going to be terminated July 17th. Well, on July 16th, the Californian Health and Human Service Agency announced that they will be partnering with the Trevor Project to provide supplemental LGBTQ+ competency training for counselors.
Paul oversees everything from marketing to packaging orders, as well as his husband, who is the brand's main model. His company has grown faster thanks to social media, and many items tend to quickly sell out, a sign that there's a strong demand for queer visibility in athletic wear.
If you want to read more into these stories, the links to the articles will be in the description below.
Right, yeah.
That was on
Go
the
ahead,
take
Lucas.
that we didn't
That was,
record on.
yeah, the unrecorded take. So, again, what's something small that has given you gender euphoria that someone might not understand?
It's kind of weird, and I don't think it is very popular or known. But I got like a lot of weird euphoria from like my feet growing and like having to up a shoe size. Like I said, really weird and like small, but it was kind of affirming that the testosterone works that good that just went straight to my feet. My feet were like, let's just
You
get
know what
bigger.
they say about big feet? No, I was kidding.
Big hands.
Yeah. My feet didn't grow though. I'm upset about that.
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it, because I like shoes, and so I have a lot of like nice shoes that I now have to get over the fact that I have to sell them and then get new shoes. So I just
Okay.
haven't done anything about it. So I'm like 50-50 on it.
Went up a shoe size and down a cup size.
A.
That's the goal, right? Yeah. And so have you ever felt invisible in queer spaces or trans spaces?
Sometimes, yeah, especially online. I don't have like a lot of like trans friends like in person, but the ones I do have online, or even in like in spaces, it feels like it's always a competition between trans people. Like who can get freaking a beard quicker, or you know, who can get surgery quicker. Like especially on TikTok, I see a lot of like guys shaming others for not being able to, have the means to medically transition. And it feels like if you aren't able to compare with those people, that you're seen less of it, or as a trans guy, or even just trans in general. So it's really easy to kind of fall into that.
It's very toxic because it's like, oh, then your dysphoria isn't bad enough for you to want it. It's just like,
Yeah.
no, there's a lot of underlying factors that go into medically transitioning.
Yeah, that's that one too. I see a lot,
Like
which
not
is
everybody
really
has the
fucked up.
luxury.
The luxury, and also some people, like, for their health reasons, can't medically transition either. Like, the
Yeah.
testosterone would literally kill them if they decided to transition. Like, I've heard
Yeah.
stories about that.
Always a competition between people and who can do it better.
Here.
It's really sad, but
And when was the moment, or have you had the moment, where you've looked in the mirror and you're like, that's me right there?
it probably happened like the most recently when I got top surgery. I take out a lot of like progress pictures. So seeing like what looks like a male body kind of was the little light bulb, little click that kind of made it all make sense and made me feel most comfortable.
I've never taken so many mirror pics before in my life.
Those white t-shirts or white tank tops.
Yes,
Yeah,
take
that's the moment I'm waiting for.
Even just walking around shirtless. Like,
Oh yeah.
before top surgery, I was purposely walking around shirtless just to get comfortable with doing it. Because I was like, if I'm not comfortable doing it now, why would I be later on?
Right.
That took a
What
lot
about
too.
like posture?
Oh, my posture's still fucked.
Want to
I
get
look
one
like
of
a
those
shrimp.
things that like fixes your posture and stuff?
Oh, the ones that are on TikTok Shop
Yeah.
that go like,
Mine was really
Yeah,
bad
like pull the
post-op.
straps like real
yeah,
tight. Yeah.
near sweat. Sorry.
Mine was really bad like post-op. Like I felt
Okay.
like I was like hunching over,
Yeah.
but I think it's gotten better though, as I don't have to wear like a binder or anything anymore.
Mhm. I still have to remind myself to like sit up though,
Yeah, like
because I find
put the
myself
shoulders
going
back.
lower and lower.
It's me every day at work.
You're
Sit at my
almost there,
desk.
Juju.
Yeah. What? It's like 50. I think we're 52 days today. We're just gonna keep counting
Hey,
down. Every
yeah,
episode, I'm gonna update it.
you're gonna update it. You
Less than
should.
two
See what
months.
happens. And then, who was probably the most or the first person who really saw you?
My spouse is probably the first person to like really see me for who I am and kind of helped me accept it. With like constant support and like reassurance. They were really good about like really seeing me.
I love that. And what part of your story are you most proud of, even if it's like a messy story?
I never got to come out like no like any time that I came out, I never had like well to my family at least. I never had the opportunity to come out. It was always they found out or someone told them or I was forced out. So I think getting through that and no matter what was like thrown at me, always staying true to who I am and always like sticking to it. I'm really proud of that and like never giving up on transitioning. There was like plenty of times where I could have just stopped and just stayed, identifying as a female. But every day I'm more and more proud of myself for not letting that
Choosing
stop me.
yourself.
Yes.
Love it.
For sure. And what hopes would you say you have for yourself or and for the trans community?
For myself, I hope that throughout my transition I can stay choosing myself and staying true to myself. And for the trans community, I really hope that in the future all of us can just get together and support each other and not try to like break down each other. And yeah, it's our community is a mess right now.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of or there's a lack of support within our community, and it's really sad for a community that is all about support. You know?
And you would think right now we would all be like, all right, let's fight together. But
Yeah.
all the other letters are deciding to get rid of us.
Or even our community.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
Trying to say
Like
who is and isn't trans.
yeah, the binary transness versus non-binary and all that nuance that goes into it.
One day.
For sure.
Yep. All right. I think that's all the questions we have for you. Was there anything else that you want to talk about you feel like we didn't touch on?
No, I don't think so. I think we finally got through the list of questions.
Right. We finally had a good take.
Yeah.
Do you want to share your social media handles?
um, all of my social media is Aspy_Waspy. Uh, every social media platform is just the same.
And his socials will also be in the description if you want to follow him. But yeah, that's it. That's all the questions we have. So thank you, Aspen, again for
Thank you.
being on, and sorry for all the technical difficulties we've had today.
Okay. Okay.
We got through it. We're good.
Yes.
We did.
So that's a wrap on today's episode of Two Guys Unfiltered. A huge thank you to Aspen for sharing his story today. If you resonated with his story or would like to share your own, can click the link in the description below to be our next guest.
Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who needs it. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye.
Bye.